Good morning, YouTube. I hope everybody's doing well. And in today's video, I want to talk about how everyone judges everyone. How we all judge each other, how we all judge everything, from the type of water we like to drink to our neighbors living across the street from us. Judgment is just what the human brain or the human mind does. And a lot of times it happens subconsciously. We're not even really fully aware that we're making judgments until we kind of slow down and sit with our thoughts. And kind of where I'm going with this is that it doesn't matter who you are, what you want to do, people are going to judge you for it. And how society is kind of organized now, I feel like it puts more value on keeping face or conforming to the group, whatever group that may be. And a lot of times we do that because we fear how other people are going to perceive us. We fear the judgments we will take on. There's also other fears, but for this video I'm going to focus on how we think other people will think of us. But like I said, the truth is they're going to judge us no matter what. And really, the question isn't or shouldn't be what people are going to think of us, but whether the sacrifice is worth it. And what I mean is that if you decide to belong to a certain group out of fear of what they're going to think, you're sacrificing being your authentic self. You're sacrificing living a life that fulfills you on a deeper level and not just on a surface level. Or if you decide to choose to live authentically, what you're risking is just how people are going to judge you. And like I said, they're always going to judge you. So the judgment isn't really a negotiable aspect. It just is. And through my experience, I have continuously chosen to commit more to myself than to other people or to groups. And it's not easy. I'll say that. It's definitely not easy. And I don't want to make it sound like I've done everything perfectly. I obviously, or definitely, have been in situations where I've conformed myself to certain groups, certain ideas, because not belonging was painful. It was hard to do. But I always come back to this question, am I happy? And I'm kind of at that point again, right? Especially with work. So my current job, I've gotten laid off now for the season, and I'm getting a summer job, and I'm kind of at the point where, do I want to go back? And there's all these things that come up, right? Like, what are people going to think if I decide to go down a completely different path because I've spent so many years down this one path? Why would I take a lower paying job, or a job that requires more work, or a job where I'd have to kind of start over, right? And for me, like I said, it comes back to that committing to myself, committing to what makes me happy, committing to who I am. And obviously, I don't think I'm the only person that goes through this. I think everyone goes through this, and there's periods in life where we're kind of presented with this option. Do we continue to do things the way we've always done them, or do we decide to take a different path that maybe is more in alignment with who we are, what we desire, even if it doesn't make sense on paper? And that doesn't necessarily mean completely like quitting your job and becoming a YouTuber, or quitting your job and starting off a business with zero. I'm not saying anything extreme like that. It can be simply just pivoting normal jobs, 9-to-5 jobs. It can be deciding to stop associating with a certain group because you realize that maybe they're not the type of people you want to hang out with. Or it could be realizing that a hobby or something you've always done, just you're not really feeling it anymore and you want to do this other thing. And I know those things kind of sound simple, but they're difficult because everything that we do and everything that we surround ourselves with is directly tied to our identity. it tells us who we are to an extent. And when we let go of that, it's like a piece of us is dying. And it takes time, it takes mourning. And I guess basically what I'm trying to say is that people are going to judge you no matter what. And that I don't think you should take that into account when deciding what you want to do. And that you should just stay true to who you are, do what you want to do. Hopefully it doesn't hurt anyone. I don't want to advocate that, but just do what you want to do. People are going to judge you no matter what. Who cares? They might as well judge you for a more authentic version of yourself than a fake version of yourself. Anyway, peace and love. Hope everyone's doing well. Later.